Hello, OUSD parents and students. I hope the beginning of your summer has been fun. The curriculum department wanted to let you know that you will have access to the math curriculum digital portion through July 31st of this summer. So it's a great opportunity to review some of the content from this year so you're better prepared for the upcoming year. As you can see, we're on the parent resource page right now for math. I just wanted to give you an idea of how this would work. I'm going to choose third grade. Now, it doesn't matter which grade in elementary we're in because the format's the same. So regardless if it's K through 6, it works the same way. So if I scroll down in third grade, you can see that I have uploaded some of the items from curriculum, homeschool connections, activities, practice problems for you to work with. So you can try the practice problems and then look at the answers after you're done and compare them and see how you're doing. So with that, also, if you scroll to the very bottom, if you've finished using all of these and you want to try some other areas, you can open this page here at the bottom that says Math Focus Areas, and it'll open up for you. And it has grades K through 8. I have it on 3 right now, on third grade. Anything with a solid green box is going to be a focus area that students should spend most of their time on in that grade level. So if you want to explore that, go ahead and use this reference to see which areas would be beneficial for you. Now, I'm going to go back to parent resources. So if you also notice, you have your practice here and your answers and then more practice. But if you want to review, for example, arrays and multiplication, maybe you weren't quite sure how it worked or didn't quite remember, not a problem. So I'm going to go to the Orange website that I'm sure all of you are familiar with, but if you're new, you would go here to the Orange website and then go to My OUSD Dashboard. That will jump you into here. And then you'll look for your Pearson Easy Bridge icon. Open that and it will provide you with the grade level you last were in. So again, I'm going to stick with third grade. Now, the reason why I'm uploading onto that website is because your answers aren't going to be here. So you're not connected to your teacher. It's not going to give you any grades. So you don't have to worry about, trying things multiple times. It's just to review and practice. If you go on here though, remember that for every topic, so if I were in topic 5, let's say I had practice, I can click open that topic and one of the lessons, so let's say lesson 5.1, if that's what I want to practice, remember these videos here, develop the concept. When you click onto those videos, they're great for review because when you play them, sound will come on and there's talking through the video. I'm going to just go ahead and move forward here. It gives you a question and you see all these markers here. What will happen is the video will stop on those markers with a question. So it gives you time to try to answer the question on your own, or if you're working with your parents, you could see what you think that might be and then go ahead and press play because it stopped automatically and it's going to give you the answer or more information based on what that question was. And you can keep moving through because again, it will stop on each marker. Okay, so these are great videos to start off with before you go into the practice section because again, there aren't answers for the practice session unless I've uploaded them onto that parent resource website. And I will continue to do that as the summer moves forward to make sure you have enough activities to get you ready for next year. Okay, so again, the video, developing the concept, great to use for a review. Now, going back, since the answers are not available on your student edition, but maybe you want to see those video examples in written form because you feel you learn better that way, up here at the top, there's an e-text. Just go ahead and click your e-text and your student edition. Open that up. And in the top right hand corner, go ahead and click your menu, table of contents, and pick the topic you're working on. So we were on 5. I can bring that down, and right here you have all the sections. So if I go into this interactive learning, I'm going to again open that up. If I click on the interactive learning, it'll say continued. Click on that. It's going to show you which is in each section and give you an idea of what's ahead. So down in the bottom left hand corner, I'm going to push to page view. It makes it easier to see. And on the right, you'll see you have your arrows to move forward or backward. So once I know what is expected of me in each section, I'm going to move forward. And then at the top here, you'll see here's that same example that you saw in video. But again, you may feel better about using the written part or picture section instead of the video. It's up to you, but it definitely is a great way to move into that practice section. So keep that in mind. That's there. I also want to remind you, those of you that use the digital e-text, if we go, let me go back one. Okay, so now let's go back to where we were in our digital platform back here. This was in our 5.1 when we had our develop the concept visual video. At the top here, you have some items also. Next to your e-text where you had pushed, if you go to tools, don't forget there's a couple items that you can use. One is math tools. So if we click on there, you'll see math tools here, and they're digital manipulatives. So if we were working with arrays, we'd go into place value, and then in place value, we'd see arrays. And then we click in there, and we can use this to help us practice or study or see a visual representation of what's going on with the problems. And you can drag and drop these. You can also auto fit them so that when you drop them in, it's going to cover the entire area. Bottom right hand corner, you have these tools, for example, the eraser, and you just tap each item. It's going to then delete the sections here, your 100 charts here. It's going to keep going and deleting them. You can add some text in here, and then of course you can reset all. So that's a great tool, and it's obviously, you saw that, it's not just with arrays, but it's with money, with counters, fractions, so it covers all grade levels. Also, it's a Spanish version, so you can click up here for Spanish. Now, going back again, up here in Tools, where we were in our digital piece. Also remember that there is a Game Center. You can click on there, and that's going to open up a new window as well. And you can go through some of these game centers, and it is related to all sorts of topics. So go ahead and jump in there and play a couple games to practice your math. So that's the resource that's there for you with curriculum. Also, don't forget, I'm going to jump back to the parent resource page. Remember, there is an online learning piece. Khan Academy is something you could check out. So if you're working on multiplication, you can jump into Khan Academy and explore multiplication there, where there are teacher videos on how-tos and quizzes that also can be very helpful to prepare you for next year. So that is it, and I hope you have a great summer and take some time to review and get ready for next year. See y'all later.